Well, it looks like we're trying out something new. I've accidentally hit go live on the Ready Media channel. So whether I'm ready or not, here we are. we're live. I'm just going to turn on some lights, and you guys get to watch me scramble as I try to recover from accidentally hitting go live on the Ready Media channel. So welcome. If you guys are new, welcome to the mini challenge hosted by Ready Media and Beach Ready, as well as ActiFit. And also in the mix is the sister company to Beach Ready, it's Adventure Ready. So Adventure Ready is all about taking care of your steps, going on adventures. So it's all about steps. Beach Ready is all about the reps. So we've got both covered. Adventure Ready is focused on steps. Beach Ready is focused on reps. And you just happen to be in the Ready Media, on the Ready Media channel with Beach Ready. My name is Wil Metcalfe. I'm a certified personal trainer. And today we're going to be targeting the lower body. But before we get into all of that, I'm actually like 15, 16 minutes early because I accidentally hit go live because I had a little mini tripod and I set it on top of the laptop and it went boop. It clicked the activate button, and so we were off to the races without me even realizing it. I'm actually broadcasting from two channels here. So I'm broadcasting from the Ready channel over here, and I'm broadcasting from the ActiFit channel right over there. Now, as I get myself set up, you get to watch me scramble. I am going to have to queue up the ActiFit channel in about 10 minutes time. So I'm just killing time here. I'm broadcasting live. I'm definitely early. So I hope you guys can just bear with me and hear me out. If any of you guys have any questions about the mini challenge, now's the time. Just drop it down into the chat there, and maybe we can talk about stuff. We could talk about what your fitness goals are. I've been writing a lot about setting goals and how to convert just regular goals into what's called SMART goals, and then converting them, filtering them through the needs and wants, and hopefully getting an alignment between needs and wants. And then from there, taking your goals and making them into promises to yourself. That's how you change your lifestyle. So if any of you guys would like to talk about goal setting, maybe you guys have goals that you want to achieve this summer. We are well into summer here in Canada, where I'm broadcasting from. Maybe you guys want to say hello and just leave whatever country you're from in the chat, and tell us a little bit about yourself and your fitness goals. So yeah, all right. So yeah, I'm just here to kill time. I was trying to set up, ended up hitting broadcast, and if I turn off the broadcast, then I would have to quickly scramble to reset up everything. So I'm just going to make sure the camera's all set up here. We're looking okay. I think this is all good. Yeah. Well, good thing I was prepared. I think pretty much everything is ready. I was gonna do some studying and practice some of the moves and talk myself through it, because we're going live, and the hardest thing about going live, I find, is not being able to see you guys. So this is probably, I guess this is something to do with broadcasting live on YouTube. You just don't get to see who's there. So it can kind of feel like you're standing in an empty room or working out in an empty room. So anyway, when you guys do comment, it really does help me just be like, oh yeah, this is real. Okay, this is happening. let's do our absolute best. So it's been quite a learning curve for me, learning how to go live and share my personal training in this way. when you're training someone in the gym, it's all about you and that person and your hands-on, one-on-one or two-on-one, and they're the focus. So it's a little bit different when you're the focus and you're the one working out while giving training tips and stuff. That I found brought the intensity level up here for me, and this is good. I mean, it's helping me grow as a personal trainer, and it's my mission to, I just really, what drives me every day is the desire to add meaning to people's activities. I think that if I can add meaning to people's activities, I can add meaning to their lives. So a lot of people don't work out because there's no meaning attached to the exercise other than, pain and discomfort and all the negative feelings and emotions that brings up. So what we need to do is we need to find positive things that we can attach to it. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about a lot, is how to add meaning to people's activities. That really drives me as a personal trainer and keeps me going. I've been doing this for over 10 years, so with a lot of ups and downs. So, but it is something definitely that I want to do. I believe in this lifestyle where it's all about be now. So what that means is don't defer, don't wait till later. Think about what you want from your life right now, and try to design your life so that you're doing what you want to do right now and you're not putting it off and waiting for later. So what would you be doing if you were living your ideal life today? That's a good question. So when you think about that, when I think about that, yeah, you know what? If I was living in Hawaii, which would be a dream come true for me, we would be doing this on the beach. We would be doing this. I would be doing this. I would be doing live fitness training. I wouldn't limit myself just to the local population in Hawaii. I would broadcast to every single human being on the planet. So that makes sense. And that's what I would be doing if I was living my be now lifestyle. So I'm going to do that right now. So that's kind of what got me going. And what keeps me going is my version of success is, as long as I'm doing, a lot of people, their version of success is how much money is it making, right? And that is money can be a very cruel taskmaster. It's much better to connect deeper with yourself and say, rewrite what success means to you. So for me, as long as I am doing these lives, I'm being successful because I'm being now. I'm doing what I set out to do. So when I started Beach Ready over 10 years ago, that's kind of what drove me to do it. Is up until then, it's like 30 years of doing what everyone else wants you to do. So for me, starting Beach Ready, that was a chance to do what I wanted to do. I don't want to get to the end of my life here because, I only live once. I don't want to get to the end of my life and just realize that all I ever did was what everyone else wanted me to do. So it's very hard to balance all of that because, yes, you have to do things for other people, things that they want. You can't say no to everybody and only do what you want. That's not right either. So it's kind of a hard balance between the two, but you definitely don't want to get to the end of your life and realize all you've done is what everyone else wanted you to do, and you deferred your life. You deferred what you wanted to do your whole life. And that's all you have to show for it, is that you made all these other people wealthy, or you did everything that they wanted you to do, and you said no to yourself and your ideas. So yeah, every day that I get to work on Beach Ready, every day that I get to work on Adventure Ready, every day that I get to work on Ready Media, every day that I get to work within the ActiFit team and on the Hive blockchain is a successful day for me. And that's how I measure my success. So when you think about it, you're really in touch with that, why you're doing something. That adds meaning to the activities that keep you busy. all day long. So that's kind of what keeps me going as, you know, a business owner and a personal trainer in a nutshell. So yeah, we've got about 2 minutes before I officially click go live on the ActiveFit channel. So for perpetuity, this is being recorded on the Ready Media channel because I accidentally pushed record or go live. So I'm just gonna talk with you guys just for a little bit longer here, and then we're gonna get into what's called I'm gonna rep someone while we rally. So the first 5 minutes, people are rallying, they're coming into the stream, and I'm gonna represent someone on the Hive blockchain. So that is coming up. Also, the workout targeting the lower body today and the core. And we're going to be using ankle weights. If you don't have ankle weights, that's okay. You don't need ankle weights. You can get a little bit more from it with the ankle weights, but I'd say this is kicking it old school. And here we are, new school, kicking it old school. It's all good. So if you don't have ankle weights, that's okay. If you do, and you maybe have them in a dusty corner somewhere, dig them out, dust them off, and give them a go. They actually are pretty good if you know how to use them. All right, so yeah, so just if you're just jumping into the chat right now, my name is Wil Metcalfe. I'm a certified personal trainer. I'm a fitness entrepreneur, and I'm busy every day working on an idea called Adventure Ready, which is all about how to get your steps, tracking and measuring, quantifying your steps, and going out on adventures. So that's Adventure Ready. And the idea there is we definitely want to reward people for being active and having an active lifestyle. So there's all sorts of things going on over there where we pay people cryptocurrency to get their steps. And so this is over here is Beach Ready, which is all about encouraging a lifestyle of reps. So we've got steps and reps, and these two come together to form healthy lifestyle. So that's my entrepreneurial endeavor, and I'm doing this in combination with ActiveFit and the Hive blockchain. There's a whole community of people over there on this cryptocurrency-based social media platform that's immutable and censorship resistant. So we all become owners. It's an ownership structure for social content. And also a way to back up your own community. So that's the thing, like if you're on any of these centralized platforms, you might wake up one day and realize you no longer have a Twitter account, or you no longer have a YouTube account because you said something that pissed the algorithm off or some other person off, and then they just went boop, and then there goes all the people that you've been talking to for the last 10 years. There goes all your video content, there goes all your tweets, whatever it is. I've seen this happen in the last 3 months. I've seen at least 3 accounts that have had this happen. And most recently, the Splinterlands account has been basically shut down by Twitter for no apparent reason. It's a video game. It's basically a game that's based on the blockchain. So I don't know if that's the reason they didn't like it. But whatever it is, people get to own their assets, their digital assets on the Hive blockchain, and they get to play this game with each other, and they're having fun, and they're earning cryptocurrency by playing the game, which is really cool. I think that's the absolute coolest. So, but here the Twitter has decided, no, you can't be doing that. Boop, delete. And there goes like thousands of people who are following the account and their ability to talk to all those people. But you know what? Whatever, our home base is on the Hive blockchain, so it doesn't really matter. We're still going full steam ahead. It doesn't even slow us down. However, we do want to meet all those people that are still on the Twitter and still on the social media 2.0. We do want to meet those people and bring them over, and maybe that's why they don't like us so much. But I don't think that's a reason that anyone should block anyone or censor anyone's voice. So the Hive blockchain gives us all our voice back, and that is why I encourage you, if you haven't heard about the Hive blockchain, go check it out. go check it out. Just go search. You can actually go onto my Twitter and you can check in the links down below. There's links that will direct you back to the Hive blockchain. And there's multiple different front ends there. The links that I have shared down in the description down below on this video are basically going to take you to the peaked D front end of the Hive blockchain. So go check it out if you're at all interested. All right, I'm going to queue up the other channels here. I'm just going to do a couple nuts and bolts stuff here, and we'll get going. Looks all good. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to start over here. Oh, there goes all the notifications. 1 second. Getting used to that part. All right, so hi everybody. My name is Wil Metcalfe. I'm a certified personal trainer with Beach Ready Fitness, Adventure Ready, and ActiFit. And I'm coming to you live from my mini studio here, where we get in our mini challenges every week. This is week 9 of the mini challenge. We are going to be getting to week 10, and then I'm going to be taking 5 weeks off just to refocus and find ways to smooth and level up what I'm doing here with the mini challenge. So that's just a little heads up. If you want to find out a little bit more about it, I've written about it in the last post on the Hive blockchain. So yeah, anyway, so we're coming to you live. I've accidentally hit record over on the Ready Media channel. So I've actually been talking for at least 16 minutes over there. Oh yeah, 16 minutes over there on the Ready Media channel. I kind of had to scramble just to fill the space. I didn't want a bunch of dead air there. So anyway, I did have some interesting things to share about my journey as an entrepreneur and the Hive blockchain, and also like want to talk to you guys about setting goals and reasons why you do anything. So if you're curious about some of my thoughts, as I have this deer in the headlights look, oh God, I'm recording. Then you can see over there. Just bounce over to the Ready Media channel, check that out, and if you're up to it, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification, and follow along because there's lots more coming. I have been thinking very hard about what I need to do next, and what's going to happen next is there's this mini challenge, which is mini challenge 9, and then there's the next mini challenge, which is mini challenge 10. And we're going to be taking 5 weeks off after that. So I'm going to be doing lots of video editing and trying to get some of these already current mini challenges up and to you guys in a more edited, fun, exciting fitness challenge mode. So I'm just going to be doing that as well as a whole bunch of other things to improve the mini challenge. So anyway, here we are. It's the 9th mini challenge. While you guys rally for the next 3 minutes, I'm going to rep someone. And today I'm going to rep Roger.21.20. Now, Rogerine is someone on the Hive blockchain, and she's so dedicated. She's constantly registering automatic wins, which are 10,000 steps before 10 a.m. With a screen capture proof. And she posts that up on the Hive blockchain and hashtags automatic win. She's also posting a lot of wins, which is 10,000 steps before 10 p.m. And so she's doing a lot of steps, and she's registering them and putting them up on the Hive blockchain for cryptocurrency rewards, and the automatic win and the win badge from Adventure Ready. So Rogerine has been doing this with me almost since the very beginning. So it's at least 3 years of her registering automatic wins. She was part of the 777 challenge with Nathan Mars. She would post up videos of her doing 7 repetitions of her doing 7 repetitions to represent Hive. As there was a whole community-driven movement that Nathan Mars was leading, and she was part of that. So Rogerine, I just have to say thank you so much for your dedication. You are very inspirational to me. I always smile when I see your activity reports. You have such an active lifestyle. You have a focus on it. You can tell it's important. So I know that Rogerine has had many ups and downs with her health. So I know she's so grateful for her health. She makes it a priority every single day, and you can tell it's something super, super important to her. And I'm just so glad that she's decided to come along with me and the rest of us and register her automatic wins and wins, and just register her steps with ActiFit. She's definitely inspiration. She's logged thousands and thousands and thousands of steps, hundreds of thousands of steps. This lady is amazing. So that's a big shout out to Roger 5120. If you guys want to go and see some inspiration, she definitely put some effort into her posts as well, which is always encouraging to see someone telling their story about how they got their steps and how they're staying active and what they did. So yeah, that's Rogerine for you. Go check her out on the Hive blockchain, Roger 5120. She's someone you should follow. So Rogerine, I got a high five from me to you. That's 5 Hive from my wallet to yours. Thanks so much for being inspiration to me and to the whole entire fitness community on the Hive blockchain. So I will be recording this and sending it to you later. I'm not sure if you're on Twitter, but I'll definitely tweet it out and then give you a little caption on it on the Hive blockchain. So thanks so much. All right, so let's get into the workout. Now remember, if you're new to any fitness routine, you should always consult with your doctor. During the workout, if you feel anything that doesn't feel right, you feel discomfort, it's not just discomfort, it's pain, okay? So something that's stopping you and saying 911, okay? Stop right there and consult with your doctor. So yeah, just remember, this is as easy or as hard as you want it to be. You got to listen to your body. That's how you get results. So it's all about your intensity. So on a scale of 1 to 10, our goal is usually to hit an 8 intensity, which is 2 reps away from failing. During this workout, I may talk more about intensity here and there. Okay, so let's get into the workout. We're going to start by walking in place. This is a lower body workout. Centering our mind, thinking strong thoughts, thinking what are we going to do today to up our game? How are we going to work on the areas that need working? A lot of people don't like working their lower body. Some people love working it. Now, working the lower body can be hard because it's all you and gravity. So sometimes, well, every muscle feels different when you're working it. So some people don't like the way that the legs feel and the blood is pumping through them and you're feeling all jelly-legged. So, but that's okay. Be all right with that and just think about what's going to get you through the workout. Working on your weak links, addressing what they are, and then putting some time and attention on them. You don't just want to be strong upper body, you want to be strong lower body and upper body as well as core. So we're also going to work our core today. All right, so we'll drive our knees just a little bit higher. Pumping the arms. and running in place. This is what you call a machine-free warm-up. So we can move in all the different kinds of planes, right? We don't have to stay on a fixed plane going in a straight line on a treadmill. So let's run back and forth, working the lateral sides. Just keep your feet moving and move side to side. It can look ugly, it can look pretty. If you're a dancer, it looks pretty. If you're like me, who's used to just running in straight lines, this might look pretty ugly. Doesn't matter. Wake those muscles up, surprise them by moving in unexpected ways. But do it carefully, we're just warming up. How about a back step? And another back step, right? Loosen up those hips. We're gonna need loose hips for this workout. We're working a lot of adductors and abductors. So that's all your lateral edges. And it's gonna be interesting to see how those muscles that you hardly ever use, they're gonna wake up today. So let's move in ways that we don't expect today. Can we step in front now? Yep. Some of you are more coordinated than others. If you've done a move before, motor memory kicks in and remembers those muscles fire at the right time and it feels smooth and comfortable. But if you're not used to the movement, they're all firing all over the place and you feel awkward. That's okay. That's the beauty of a machine-free warm-up. You get all those muscles working rather than just those fixed planes. All right, so next what we're gonna do, if you have a towel, if you don't have a towel, it doesn't matter. Drop it on the ground, we're gonna go around the towel. Doesn't matter how you get around the towel, just try to go in a circle. And back the other way. All right, nice. Let's get into this workout. If you got a little water, that's a good idea. Now, first things first, if you got ankle weights, go ahead and put those on right now. It's been a while since I've put ankle weights on. I figured this was a good idea. I'm just trying to think, these days I've been trying to think about what most of you have at home. And maybe some of you have a pair of ankle weights that need to be dusted off. These are pretty effective for lower body. You're gonna find out. All right, so we got our ankle weights on. First things first, we're gonna do bridge kicks. So these have a quadricep kick in them, but it's also working your It's working your core because you're going to elevate the hips. Now you're working your glutes, your lower back, your hip flexors. And now what's going to happen is you're going to come out onto one leg and kick. Just like that. See? So now it works cross force. There's a cross force across, right? And you're also working your quadriceps. You're trying to keep a straight line. So really bring your hips high. All right, so that's 2 on each side. It's not about going fast. It's just about really getting full range of motion out of this. I'm not even going to count at this time. I'm just going to listen to my body. When I'm 2 reps away from failing, I'm at 8 intensity. Just keep your hips high. They're going to want to sag. Keep them up. Kicking straight up. You should start feeling that in your glutes right now. Your quadriceps might start burning as well. You're starting to feel those light up. Keeping yourself nice straight lines. If form breaks 2 times in a row, you're actually at a 10 intensity. You should stop. Okay? This is all about listening to your body. All right, nice. Let's move to the next exercise, which is hover side kicks. So, laying on our sides, just like so, what we're going to do is we're going to elevate and hover the foot. Then we're going to kick to the front as far as you can. Come all the way back as far as you can. With the ankle weights, that's a little bit challenging. Come straight up. Don't point your toe up. Keep your toe pointed flat. It's got to hit down the very center of the leg. Keep that leg hovering. Listening to your body. All right, so that's 2. 3. You're going to find that your toe is going to want to point up. That's because the strong muscles are on the front of your body. Resist that. 6. 7. 8. If your toe starts to point forward, you may already be at a 10 intensity. I believe I'm there. Good. All right, so let's flip around. Do the same on the other side. Hovering this foot off the ground. If you want, you can put your elbow right down here. Support your neck. If you don't feel like doing that, whatever. Okay, kicking all the way forward, all the way back, keeping nice straight lines. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 10. Now, hopefully you picked your weak side first on that exercise. If you didn't, you may find that that is actually very hard. All right, so next exercise is a knee hover. So we're going to count for 3 while lifting our knees off the floor. You see that? 1, 2, 3. Then bring a knee down. One knee down, pointing your toe and bombing the bum with a knee, with a leg up, okay? Now count 1, 2, 3 while hovering the knee. Come back down on the other side for 1. 2. 3. 4. Hovering the knee. Dragging the toe, bombing the bum. 6. Starting to feel that? Should be in your core, your shoulders, your quads even. 7. 'Alright, good enough. Excellent, so grab some water, high five your buddy if you brought one. If not, that's cool, drink some water. We're going to try to move through these as quickly as we can. Looks like some of the sand is maybe coming out of my ankle weight. That's what that black sand was on my mat. Just going to check in with the chat, see how everyone's doing. Looks like everyone's good. So what's the word that you're thinking about during today's workout? What's getting you through this workout? For me, it's focusing on my weak links. This exercise program today, the mini challenge 9, is all about weak links on the lateral sides. We don't often move from side to side. We're so busy moving forward. We don't move backwards either. So this is also focusing on the back. It's also working on the core, which supports everything, holds it all together. So anyway, this is a workout dedicated towards those weak links. So I'm thinking about my weak links during this workout. Let's get into our bridge kicks. Laying flat on the ground, palms down, elevate the bridge. So driving up through the hips, supporting yourself about 90 degrees with the legs, bringing one leg up for a kick. Yeah, just like that. We may not get through the entire 3 sets of this workout. I'm not sure. We'll see. This exercise, these exercises to get to the intensity that I want, kind of takes a little bit more because you're using light weight, right? And the exercise is working in different awkward places. So, you know, this will compound as we get into the second and hopefully the third set. We're going to try to move as quick as we can through the sets, but we're not going to rush the reps. We're going to take our time, make every rep count. Remember, if you want more, you can always do extra at the end of this mini challenge. There's no reason to rush reps. Full range of motion, making every move count. That's what matters. We'll rush between the sets, maybe only doing 20-second, 30-second breaks, but definitely not going to rush these reps at all. Holding nice straight line, driving in through the hips, keeping the glutes tight. Full range of motion in your kick. Elevating as high as you can, right through the hips. Belly button as high up as you can go. Taking time to breathe. Feeling it in your lower back now? I am. Now, what part of your body do you listen to in this exercise? You're moving so many body parts. I'll tell you, you listen to the weak link. Wherever your form is breaking down first, that's where you gauge your intensity off of. It's probably in the hips, lower back, and core. It's not in the quads. Unless you're using really heavy ankle weights, it won't be in the quads. All right, that's good. Next exercise. Laying down on our side, picking our weak side first. Is this your left side that's weak? Then the left side should be up. If it's your right side, then your right side should be up. I'm doing right side up, so hopefully, if I don't know my weak point at this point, then I'm going to find out pretty quick, because this is an alternating exercise, and it completely depends on one side to the next, so you can gauge that intensity. So pay attention. How many reps does it take to get to the 8 intensity? 2 reps away from failing. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try not to point your toe at the top. 7, 8, 9. You don't want your toe pointing up. You want to keep it forced to the side and pointing forward. All right, and 10. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pay attention. What does 10 reps feel like on the other side? That for me was pretty close to an 8. Could have been a 7. So this side, what does 10 reps feel like? What intensity is it? Let's pay attention. That will identify which side is our weak side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doing our best not to point the toe, especially when your leg gets tired. So that was about a 6 for me. So this indeed was my left, my right side is weaker than my left side, and that's something to pay attention to. So what this generally means is there could be an opening right there for lower back injury, something like that. So strengthening this side of my hip and my core and my lower back is going to help avoid any future injuries and keep me stronger from right to left. All right, so let's get into our next exercise. So that was the knee hovers with the leg extension off the back. So hover for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Sit it down and bond the bum. Hold and hover, knee hover for 3 seconds. Come down. palm to palm on the opposite side. Focusing on your weak links. That's my word for today, weak links. Yes, we're working legs, but we're working the core in big ways and the lateral sides, the abductors and the adductors. Hover the knees, kick the toe out. Bring the knees up off the ground, set it down. Same on the other side. I'm not counting. I'm listening to the intensity. Thinking about things I want to tell you guys. You start to feel those knee hovers. Should start feeling into the quads, into the shoulders, the arms. Yeah, these exercises work a lot of different body parts. You're getting strong all over. They're not so much focused on one muscle group. However, we are concentrated a lot on the core, big time, and we are hitting the legs directly. Last one. Nice. Congratulations, that's it. We're just going to quickly do the extra exercise. Remember, extra is always an opportunity. Every 5 minutes is an opportunity to do something extra that you don't normally do. Getting out of your context is what makes you stronger and better. Don't get fixed in that rut. Try to get out of those ruts and move to the lateral sides. Get used to moving laterally. Get used to surprising your body. Get used to surprising your mind. Try new things. That's what putting on a pair of ankle weights is all about. It's just something new to try, or maybe something you used to do. Okay, so let's do our extra exercise. Today's frog squats. We're gonna crazy glue our hands together in this position. Elbows are sticking out. We're going to crazy glue our elbows to our knees. From the side, what that's going to look like is like this. All right, so this exercise constantly loads the quadriceps. Never let the knees pass over the toes, sitting down into it, nice and deep, and coming up. Well, crazy gluing the elbows to the knees. Coming back down. Pressing up, stretching. You're going to feel a good stretch into your hamstrings and glutes and lower back. And you're constantly loading the quads. So it will progressively get a lot harder. We're not counting reps, we're listening to intensity. Our goal is to get an 8 intensity. That's 2 reps away from failing. So we're practicing listening to our body right now. Listening to the intensity we generate, that's more important than reps. I can always count my reps later when I go and look at the video. By the way, if you guys are videoing this, you can post it up on the High Blockchain using the 3Speak platform. Hashtag mini challenge. I'll come by and give you the mini challenge badge and an upvote from each ready. Think about that. All right, I'm there. That's an 8 intensity for me. Definitely that added up. Did you guys feel that? All right, so let's get into the stretch. Today we better stretch out those quadriceps. We're definitely feeling those. Grabbing the toe, maybe supporting off the wall, and don't pull off from the side, pull off from the very back of the very point of your toe. Okay, so that hits right down center of the quadricep. You can also move it back if you want more out of this. Move back on the leg. Breathing deeply. Thinking about those weak links that you addressed today. Did you hit them today? You might have. I know I did. I'm sweating like crazy. It's a hot day here in Canada, for summertime anyway. So everything's hot today, but yeah, I definitely felt all those little tiny muscles that never get worked, got worked in today's workout. So that's very good. Let's switch it up. Pulling off the toe, driving down the center belly of the quadricep, and bringing it back ever so gently. Holding these stretches for at least 20 seconds. Nice. All right, so let's stretch out the opposite sides, the glutes, the lateral edges by putting one foot in front of the other and reaching down for the ground. You're gonna feel a very cross force in your lower back and down into your leg. You're gonna definitely feel that. Maybe not the front leg, but the back leg where most of your weight is on. You're gonna feel it stretch on the outer edge all the way down to your heel. Now, if you can touch the ground, congratulations. I can't, not yet. Speaking of which, I'm not allowed to say I can't. How can I? Well, I gotta do this more. It's all about how you talk to yourself. It's how you talk to other people. That's the kind of results you get. So what you're saying does matter. So never program yourself to say I can't. See, when I say that, I catch myself saying it. It's not allowed in my house. My kids aren't allowed to say that word, I can't. It's much more empowering to think about how can I. So especially when it comes to flexibility, how can I? Taking the time, being patient with yourself. That, even just that mentality alone, is the winning strategy. See, I'm already getting lower. All right, let's switch sides. Now this is gonna go right into your right leg, right from the lower back, all the way across. Do you feel that? Maybe it's uncomfortable, but when you stop stretching, I guarantee it's gonna feel good. Taking your time, being patient, gently reaching down. Thinking about all those exercises you just did. Thinking about what you can do extra this week. As we head into a new week, after this weekend, it's a new week with new opportunities. And it's up to you to figure out where you can get an extra 5 minutes here and there. You can do it. There's always a way. So, all right, so that was the stretch for today. If you feel you need to stretch more, by all means, stretch more. If you feel you need to work out more, by all means, work out more. The point of the mini challenge is not, it's basically all about what I can do in 5 minutes. I want to self-discover, I want to find out what I can do in 5 minutes, 5 minutes at a time. We just strung together 37 minutes of exercise today. So that's fantastic. Thanks everyone for joining me today in today's mini challenge number 9. We'll see you for the next mini challenge, which will be mini challenge number 10. Same place, same time. And don't forget to go and comment down below or ask any questions you may have. Go check out the Hive blockchain. Just click on some of the links down below to learn more about the mini challenge and what we have planned for the future. Okay, so we'll see you guys. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week.